Sports on EA Sports, and we are at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store. And the Cleveland Browns.
No game.
AFC Championship game. Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Bro, 15-2, man. I like it. You came a long way, my boy.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And bringing it in Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right?
Let's go. Snow game. We like it. We from Buffalo, baby.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82. Oh. And the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here, but it's fun to be in the snow nonetheless. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
That dog pound. I'm jumping in that dog pound.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary.
Oh, I'm getting that first. Oh, yeah, I'm getting that first. This is the playoffs. Oh, yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting that. I can't get off this field. Hell no. I get off this field, I may not get that score.
Singletary.
Oh my God! That fucking defensive line is crazy, man.
He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I just sold the bag.
As their guys hold on the opening drive.
Yeah, I sold the bag.
Good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mayfield now. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
Let's go!
Fires one that's intercepted.
Get your ass up.
By Kyle Fuller. There he goes left side. And
let's go.
He's going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talked about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Able to get away, but now he's swamped.
Let's go.
Taken down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing, Mayfield.
Good D, boys.
Incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to wind up in there.
What? I'm near.
Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside.
I knew he was going to go deep this one. I knew he was going to go there. I got something for that, though. You only got one play. I see your play. You only got one play. I ain't worried about it.
And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Yeah, he got one play, y'all. Come on.
The snowflakes up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And
You got one play, bro.
touchback is that sails over the end line.
That ain't gonna happen again. That's my fault for allowing Swartz to be on the linebacker. That's my fault. That won't happen again.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coach?
There he goes, right side, the 20. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Allen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Good ass nigga.
$10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. A run for Nick Chubb. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Steps away to his left. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Get up!
With a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally run him down.
Swanson ass, fast as hell.
Down inside the 10-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. A good pick up there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Singletary again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Let's go.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And Oliver able to run it down for a loss of a yard.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield on play action. He's going to look deep now for
Yo, where the fuck is my cornerback?
feet down, did he? Yes.
Where's my cornerback?
And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play that time.
Broken play.
Partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Let's go. He gonna give it right back.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Can't keep going at Tre'Davious like that. Tre'Davious slipped and fell on that play.
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Tre'Davious, man, you can't keep going at Tre'Davious White like that, man. Is he
We look at
serious?
the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. He finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Go!
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
From midfield, here's Allen. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Good play.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful Divisional Round Weekend. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that's caught inside the 35. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think inclement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. Look at this.
Good fucking run, Singletary. Good fucking run, Singletary!
Devin Singletary, 33 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Oh, I missed it.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns
this drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They have to change things offensively to try and settle things down. Not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now here's a throw.
You'd have waited 1 more second, you had somebody open. I think you've seen it too.
Mayfield to throw it. Buying time to his left.
You couldn't have thought I was going to let it be open again. Come on now.
Throw it away.
Come on now.
Defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And again, it's Mayfield. Being chased out left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Levi Wallace with it.
Levi!
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense. They'll keep you in the game to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
Oh!
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13
Fucking destroying my offensive line.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. To the air, Allen. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field.
Good fucking pass, Josh!
Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Fucking pass, Josh!
Point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
Fucking pass, Josh!
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Winner go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Drive about to get started. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry.
Bro, that's Tre'Davious White, man.
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, that's my fault. That's my fault. I'm supposed to be there. That was my spot. That's my fault.
The 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
He's going to look deep now for Landry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that one
oh my God!
Incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try to find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. The left side caught by Diggs. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A big gain there for the Bills.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long, have the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary.
Oh, keep blocking, Diggs.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown.
Come on, 7-5.
This league, they don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On play action, Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from
Kiefer, what's the word?
They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And
What's the word? Yeah, I got back about an hour ago.
There it is, 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just
My phone was dead as hell, bro.
Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for him.
Yeah, I got back about an hour ago, bro. My phone was dead as hell. I had to play my playoff game. I jumped right on the game.
Singletary again.
After this, you already know what it is. We hopping right on.
2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not
Oh, my God. Good user catch, man.
It's
Good user catch, man.
Lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again.
Safe.
Will Fuller, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
I was on a 1-yard line.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Mayfield off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, you got a bounce.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
Wow.
It's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work.
I'm cooking this nigga. Nah, man, I ain't cooking this nigga, man. I'm cooking this nigga. That's what I'm doing. Fuck you talking about?
For a good game and a 1st down.
Tre'Davious. Fuck no. I'm not not cooking this nigga. I'm cooking this nigga.
With a pick.
Nah, I'm cooking him though. Yeah, he good though.
His time will run out in this third quarter of play.
I should have put this on my stream. You feel me?
Watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building.
I don't even know, bro.
This situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game.
I don't know, bro.
But being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound.
I don't even know, bro.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot.
I don't know why I'm not even on my stream right now.
Said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
Good D. I seen him too, yo.
And it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he'll return this ball across midfield.
Nah, I don't like jumping into my Twitch halfway through the game. I like to start it off fresh.
Free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Good one.
And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry there to make the grab. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense. They've been flat from the
Man, slipped in the snow. You seen that?
coaches figure, okay, you earned the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let him go out there with a little bit more confidence.
Right back to Singletary on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. They'll run on first down. Singletary. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 37. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, You would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Singletary. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Let's go!
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A gain of 6 there on first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On play action, Allen. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Second and 10. Mayfield down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy that threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Flushed out right. First down and more for Allen. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time. He's going to go down.
GG, my boy.
Down, coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss.